Good morning, world. I apologise for this slightly dodgy camera angle right now. I'm trying to film myself while riding this old bicycle which has seen better days. Somebody's playing some tunes. I didn't even know anybody lived there. We are heading to Caridad. Oh, don't stop so suddenly, Story. What, did you win the race?
Yeah.
Alright, go on then. Let's go to the next lamppost. 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not really racing because I'm concentrating. Story is geared up. This is the first time she's been back on her bicycle since, I think, before we left to go to Japan. So it's been over a month or so. She hasn't forgotten anything. I've been waiting for a nice weather day to come out, but nice weather here in the Philippines doesn't mean sunshine. It means like when it's cool enough to be outdoors without getting completely roasted, or if it's not super rainy, which it isn't right now. So perfect. It is a bit sunny, but there's a slight layer of cloud in the sky which makes it comfortable once you're moving along. Having fun? Still got the hang of the bike?
Yeah.
Not too difficult now.
Tell me when there's a big hill coming up, because I want to show you my standing up skills.
Stand riding.
I want to see if you can still do it.
Okay. If this is the first video of ours you've ever seen, welcome. We're a British family that moved to the Philippines about 3.5 years ago, kind of by accident. We got stuck here during the COVID pandemic lockdown and fell in love with the Philippines and decided we wanted to make a life here. We're now doing Vlogmas right now, 25 days of daily vlogging.
I win.
And I just lost the race. Again, I forgot I was racing. Nice breeze, isn't it? Whenever I come on this ride, it reminds me of our life in Thailand. We used to live in Chiang Rai, Thailand, and there's this like rice field here with a little farmhouse on it. And behind our house, where we lived on a banana farm, it's very similar to this. It's very cool. We have a bit of everything here in the Philippines to remind us of all the different lives we've led around the world. Ooh. I saw that stand riding. It's so quiet here.
And we're almost at Caridad.
I know, it really doesn't take long to get here now, does it?
No.
You remember the time when you couldn't make this ride, you couldn't do it?
I know.
You could barely ride like 2 meters without falling off before.
Next time, one day comes here, I want to show him like my riding skills to Caridad.
Yeah. I think next time Grandad comes here, I think you'll be on a bigger bike.
Probably.
You've grown so much since we bought you this.
Yeah, you know, my feet, my knees keep hitting the handles.
I know, I think you need a bigger frame now. This was your 5-year-old present.
Yeah.
And you're now 7. This is it. This is our end point, isn't it? Have a nice little drink. Wait for the traffic to pass. Alicia, you feel alright?
I feel a bit sick.
Feel sick? Oh, we better get home then. Maybe it's too hot. I actually thought it was going to be breezier than this. Let's head home.
The cyclists have returned. Did you have a nice ride?
Yeah.
Good. Story's just finishing up her lunch.
She's feeling a bit better now after her ride.
Yeah, she came back feeling a little sick, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needed some rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Story's been staying up quite late lately.
Yeah.
I think she didn't have enough rest and then she went out did some hard exercise.
A shock to the system. And how are you, Papa? I was just going to say, you're having a lovely cosy rest on the pillow there, and now you've gotten up. So I can't say that anymore, can I, hey? So I've just made us an afternoon snack. These are almond cookies, and they've got jam on the top with the coffee to go with it. But I don't think the jam got on very well in the air fryer. It seems to have like blown around and disappeared, but they are tasty nonetheless. There we go. Coffee and freshly made cookies.
Delicious.
Is this Robin? Oh, this is a really cute cartoon. Would you call it a cartoon?
It's an animation.
Yeah. It's a festive cartoon. We actually watched it last year as well on Netflix. We watched it multiple times actually. Story really liked it. It is a very cute show. It's only about half an hour long, so it's perfect for a little festive thing if you don't want to sit down for a whole movie.
Mummy's doing some hoovering up. We just found some more Christmas decorations in our little wrapping bag. We keep these things under the bed. It's full of all our like wrapping paper, gifts, ribbons, and we found some more Christmas decorations, didn't we?
I actually just had an idea.
What's the idea?
Since we've been looking in this bag, found out that, you see this little box here? I want to put Mummy's ring inside.
Shh, talk too loudly, she'll hear you.
Put Mummy's ring inside it.
Alright, only Poppy, you and me are allowed in the room right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's wrapping time.
I thought I was going to be able to do that.
Is it there?
It does.
That's quite good. Maybe you can put a bed of crepe paper in there as well.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen this since the storm blasted us and everything flew out the window, but it's been in the bag since that time. We also found this big stocking. When you have a big stocking, you've got to fill it with stuff, haven't you?
Story's got so many stockings though that they're not all getting filled. This one's more decorative though, so
Yeah, it's got a nice bell on it.
yeah, we need to do a bit of cleaning on it.
Yeah, Story's room needs to clean as well.
Yes.
My goodness. It's
This
all going
is-
quite well at the moment, isn't it?
This is the first present, so let me just secretly tell you what's inside. What's inside this present is Mummy's ring. I gave her a ring.
Yeah, you tied your own little knot on there, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then we're going to use this, I think, for the next bits.
Yeah.
Think that would be nice?
Yes.
Story's just finishing up writing her gift cards. Yeah, you can put those in the present because Mummy's doing something over here I want to film. Mummy has made lentil tofu from scratch. It's the first time we've tried doing this.
Yeah, it is just red lentils, like this type of lentil. Red lentils. Soaked for like 10 minutes in boiling water with some salt, pepper and put a bit of turmeric in. And then you blend it with 2 cups of water, hot water. And then you cook it on a heat for 5 minutes until it thickens. Gets really thick, and then you put it in a dish, cool it down and let it sit in the fridge for an hour or so.
Looks a bit like mashed potato at the moment.
It's a bit wibbly wobbly, and it should like be cuttable, and then you should be able to cook it as you would a tofu.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just, hopefully, if it works, drizzle some olive oil on it and then put it in the air fryer
We'll try it later.
for dinner. Yeah.
I've actually found it pretty difficult to get started today. I've been just really zoned out and tired feeling, and Sacha just made me this stuff that we bought from Beach Baby Cafe. It's cacao, ashwagandha and lion's mane made into a powder, and then you put hot water in it, and I drank it and it was like having a super coffee. Like almost immediately, or may I say about 10-15 minutes later, I feel fully awake. Even so much to say I feel like I've drunk a really strong espresso. There's like a bit of a push behind here, like in the cortex. So I've never had this stuff before, but I will say, it feels like it works. Story's in there looking for more decorations for the gifts, and then we'll put the presents under the tree later. Here's the final bits of decoration, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I guess you're going to put the little reading card in there.
Yeah.
Did you write something nice?
Yeah, really nice.
Be a nice little surprise for Mummy.
And I want to show you the drawing on the back. Hold on.
Oh, it's howling.
It's like howling, like saying Merry Christmas.
I see.
It's that time of day again. Poppy's pre-dinner beach walk. Ready, Pop? Ready? Oh, Shalako's here. All right, you are ready now. Wait a second. You're all tangled now. All right. Woo!
Slide off the edge.
Oh, no! Oh, thank goodness. We were running down the steps just then to see if she was all right. Poppy! Oh dear Dear me, she's done that before. She's run so fast, got to the edge, and then she just can't stop because it's slippery, and she slips right off.
How big the drop is as well.
Look at this.
She didn't go down there, she went here.
It's just like that
Did
way.
she? She went there. She must have done a bit of a leap, a mid-air leap.
It's such a goof.
I think what she done.
Well, she seems to be fine though. She's fine. No limping. Still blasting around.
Danger dogs are out.
Oh yes. Okay, let's go this way. Come on then. There is a group of dogs that live that way on the next kind of plot of land down, and they are quite territorial. Shalaka's with us. He normally sees them off. If he sees them coming over, like onto this section, he'll run down here and barking at them. But they have actually run at Poppy before and like tried to get her. So we never go that way. That's why we always walk this way on the beach, away from the other dogs. Big powerful waves out there. It's quite a high tide right now. If you watched yesterday's video about the power, Jay's done a big kind of talk about the solar, and we had a big power outage yesterday. I think when we were filming, the power had already been out for about 16 hours, but the total that the brownout was for was 18 and a half hours. So it is one thing to just keep in mind if you ever want to live long term on an island like this, that can be an issue. And I would say probably every month there's a brownout of some sort. Not as long as that one though. That was the longest one we've had for a long time. We're coming up to my favourite part of the beach now, and I'll tell you why it's my favourite part. Although the tide is quite far in, so you can't see it as well. I'm going to do a shot of where I normally stand, right here, and look at this part of the beach. This section here kind of curves around, it's like a little bay, and the sand changes. It's much softer sand down there, whereas along this section it's more rocky and stony. But when you get to this bit, about halfway down the beach, the sand changes and it just looks so beautiful. And most nights I'll come down and stand here and just really appreciate where we are. And look at that beautiful light. Oh, it's so nice. The colour of the water, the colour of the sky. Stunning. I can see Sacha Story have just sat down and doing exactly what I just said. Having a moment and appreciating this beauty. I'm sitting with you. Look, we look orange in the beautiful sunset.
You mentioned the aeroplane trail in the
No,
sky.
I was just about to.
It's the first time I've seen something like that since the UK.
And this is what we're talking about, the aeroplane trail.
Yeah, these vapours
In
don't
the
really
sky.
appear in the tropics. Like, you don't see them in our climate.
No.
And also, we don't get planes flying over. We started seeing them a few days ago. And now I'm seeing a trail, vapour trail. Very beautiful. Adds to the sunset, doesn't it?
It does. We've just been sitting looking at this lovely sunset, and we've actually lost Poppy. I can't see her on the beach. I can't see Shalako either, so it's possible they've just gone home. But look at this beauty! And then just behind that palm tree there is the little moon. Oh, we've made it back to the house, but no Poppy in sight. Normally she's waiting for us on that little table there, or she's in the kubo, and she's not in either. So I don't know where she has gone to. This is why we normally put her on the lead for her walk back, because she quite often does this, just zooms off. And then, nope, she's not at the front door either. There you are. What have you been up to? Hey? Where did you go? Alright, come on then. Tofu is done. Look at that.
This is the lentil tofu that we made, or that you made earlier.
So yeah, this was it straight out of the fridge after chilling, and I wanted to show it coming out because there was 2 that I made and I've already cut some and cooked some for Story. So this is what it looks like.
Okay, it's a bit like your vegan cheese.
It does, yeah.
It's almost the same.
Yeah, and cutting wise, this is how it cuts.
This is like a 1 ingredient tofu, or?
It's just, yeah, lentils with water.
Nice.
And then I put some salt and pepper and turmeric in it, but you could add your own spices if you wanted it to be more flavourful, or you wanted to do something else with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, here, try it.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
But yeah, so this was just cooked in the air fryer for 15 minutes with a drizzle of olive oil on. That's it.
It's nice. It needs a bit more salt though, I would say. If they had a bit more salt in it, that would be great just like that, without anything else on it. Nice.
Story and Poppy have just opened their advent calendars.
It's not sour watermelon, it's different. Oh yeah, sour shocks. Sour shocks.
So they're both very happy with their little treat of the day.
Sit, pour, down, go.
Story's just having her dinner now. Jay and I are going to have ours a little bit later. We're watching The Crown on Netflix. Super good. It's the last 2 episodes we've got to watch tonight. Really enjoyed that series, so that's what we're going to be doing with our evening. And I'm going to do the shout out for today. Poppy's joined me. Hi, Papa. And today's shout out is going to Christabel Torres. Thank you very much for becoming a member, Christabel. If you would like to also become a member, check the description below and click the link down there and check it out. Hope you have enjoyed today's daily vlog, Vlogmas Day 15 that we're up to now. And we'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye!